I've partnered with Win College Football, and I've dropped my very first ebook, the Pacific Northwest ebook, aka the Oregon State Offensive ebook. This is the same scheme I've used to place top 15 and cut rank and top 25 in the head-to-head leaderboards. I've also used this scheme to take down and beat some of the best college football players in the world. Use code Mikey for 20% off. And as always, boys, I promise we can dominate together. What's going on, boys? Today we are back with another College Football 26 Ultimate Team video. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Also, do me a favor and like on this video as well. That would be greatly appreciated. 37 likes is the like goal for this video, which I know you guys will absolutely smash. Want to give a special shout out to my guy Earl X4PF over on the Twitch side for the donated subs. And I also want to give a special shout out to my man Caleb Lou 3855 over on the YouTube side for consistently commenting on the YouTube videos. But this video is dedicated to both of you guys, but let's get to the reason why you guys are here. The best settings to use in College Football Ultimate Team. Now, questions I get asked a lot are, hey, Mikey, what settings are you using? What are the best settings? Well, I'm here to tell you guys what I think is the best settings to use in College Football Ultimate Team. Now, how you go to the settings is you're going to click L3, and if you don't know what L3 is, you're going to click your left analog stick down, and the settings menu is going to pop up. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is crossplay. I do have my crossplay on. I know a lot of people like to turn it off. PlayStation people don't like playing Xbox people. Xbox people don't like playing PlayStation people. I don't care who I play. I'm delivering BTA. Crossplay will be on for me, and crossplay should be on for everybody out there. Okay, all right, so let's go over to the game options. I always think that you want to start on defense first in these type of games. I mean I can start on offense first and like score relatively quick, but I'd rather be on defense to see what my opponent is going to do first, and then kind of make my adjustments basically there. And then my second choice is to kick with the win. That's also another great chance of allowing me to get the ball on the defensive side on the ball. Now, when it comes to wear and tear, I don't touch any of the sliders at all. Now, when it comes to on the field visual feedback, I don't touch none of this stuff as well. When it comes to cameras, I don't touch none of this stuff as well. Now, we're going to talk about the passing mechanics. I think placement and accuracy is the best passing setting of all the passing settings. Now, some people prefer classic passing. I don't like classic passing at all. It doesn't come with a reticle at all. It just feels so much slower. Revamped passing has all the tools in the world to be so good, but it's just so inconsistent. It's going to cost you more games than it actually should. Placement is good, but it's not better than placement and accuracy, because you want to have control on where you throw the ball at. So placement and accuracy is the best passing type. Passing slowdown off, and your pass lead is small, because you want to be able to pass lead streaks and bombs of that nature. Now, it's going to take discipline to not pass lead every single route that you throw. You don't need to pass lead a drag. You don't need to pass lead every single crosser or post route or corner routes. Is mainly used for bombs. My reticle speed is 7 out of 20. I think this is the best reticle speed. I know some people play on like 9 out of 20, 11 out of 20. I don't like none of that. 7 out of 20 is the perfect setting for me. When it comes to catching, I leave that alone. Tackle mechanics, I leave that alone. Now, gameplay helpers. Your auto flip should be, it depends on the formation you run. I leave mine on, because the formations I use right now, I don't need to have my auto flip on off. Defensive ball hawk and heat seeker assist I have on. You want these to you want the defensive ball hawk to be on, because you want the defenders to be able to basically move into position when your opponent is throwing some absolutely book passes. You want your cornerback, safety, or linebackers to be able to go and pick those passes off. Defensive heat seeker, I used to have this off, but I was told to turn this on, that this helps with the tackling. And we all know that tackling isn't the greatest in the world in College Football Ultimate Team, But this is what I was told, that this kind of helps when it comes to the conservative tackle in the game, and also have your defensive heat seeker window on 100. Now, when it comes to the switch stick, this is like the most important one. Me personally, I like my switch stick delay to be on none. If you are a person who does not like to switch stick and you feel like I have to learn how to switch stick, I would start on slight, and then as you get used to switch sticking, I will go to none. You want to be able to switch stick all over the field without having those certain type of delays that happen when you try to switch stick all over the field. Like, say for instance, you switch stick to your left linebacker and then you want to switch up, you're going to get like a 3-4 second delay before you can switch back up to the safety, and then you want to switch over to the middle of the field because you see the post coming from the right side and you want to cut it off. That's the disadvantage of having your switch stick delay on slight compared to having your switch stick delay on none. When you have it on none, you're able to switch stick up, down, all over the field with no delay. I love it, love it, love it. Defensive switch assist I have off, and then control player art. A lot of people always ask me like, well, Mikey, how do you see the blitz angles of your linebackers? How do you see the blitz angles of this guy? It's called control player art, and you have to turn that on. That's one of my favorite features. Accessibility, I don't touch any of this stuff whatsoever. I leave all that stuff on normal. Those are basically all of my game settings and how I like to run my game settings. Now we're going to head over to the end game where I can show you guys what are the best in game settings. All right, now that we are in game, let's talk about some of the best in game settings. We're going to start on the offensive side of the ball. How do you get your coaching adjustments on the offensive side of the ball? All you have to do is click the right analog stick down, and you're going to see this coming. And I do not touch my tempo unless I want to chew clock. When I'm playing somebody that I need to control the clock, that's when I turn my chew clock on. Other than that, I don't touch tempo adjustment at all. I don't touch deep pass catching. I don't touch intermediate pass catching, and I don't touch blocking at all. Then a new feature they added to the game is auto base protection. Now, the reason why they added this to the game is because each formation has built-in protections for the offensive linemen. I mean, before they added the update, base was the best protection in the game, but they made base pretty bad. Empty is the best protection to come out in. It's going to help you defeat a lot of the stunts that you come across online. Now, it's not going to completely stop the stunts. Like, you have to do things of that nature to stop the Texas stunt or to stop a lot of the stunts. You do have to actually do some things, but empty base formation really helps with a lot of the instant sheds of the stunts that you will see online. I like to put my ball carrier on conservative. Most people say like this is like an AI type of thing, but me personally, I mean, I don't even fumble when I put the ball carrier on conservative, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm an empty ball carrier conservative guy, and I'm a believer in the ball carrier on conservative, allowing me to juke and make a lot of plays without fumbling the ball. Now, do I fumble the ball sometimes? Absolutely, because that's a game and that's DDA. And if you don't know what DDA is, that's a dynamic difficulty adjustment system that's built into this game that kind of allows your opponent, like say for instance you're up like 14-0, that's when DDA starts to kick in for your opponent, and you normally see them like complete some passes or do some stuff. You're like, hey, wait a minute, how did he just throw at my face and I didn't get an interception? How did he do this and I didn't pick this ball off? How come he didn't fumble? That's DDA. But anyway, I'm a firm believer, even though people say it's an AI trait, I run my ball carrier on conservative along with the empty base protection. So let's go over to the defensive side of the ball. I leave my auto flip a defensive play on. I leave my cornerback matchups on balance. You do not want to touch this at all. You do not want to put it on by overall. You do not want to put it by speed, by height, by route running, by depth chart. None of that. When you put that on any of those, say for instance you're running zone or man, your defense alignments is all over the place. Like your defense looks absolutely bad. You will get torched. Just leave it on balance. Defensive motion response. Like last year, we were using this on disabled, but this year we're leaving it on default because you don't want the motion. You want the motion to realign whenever they're doing one of those cheat motions plays. Now, when it comes to option read key, I put this on conservative because I want the defense to focus on the QB option while I take my user and then I run towards the running back. So that's the option read key for anybody that's doing option. I want them to zone in on the quarterback, and it is my job as a user to take the running back. That's why I use this on conservative. Option pitch key is also going to be on aggressive. Now, the reason why this is going to be on aggressive is because you don't want your defense to focus on the quarterback when they're running an option pitch key. That's going to leave the running back wide open. Whenever you see the option come, it is your goal to run after the quarterback. The AI and the computer defense will literally ensure that he cannot pitch the ball to the running back. Again, when you're facing option defenses and they want to pitch the ball out, your responsibility when having this on aggressive is to go after the quarterback and not to go after the running back. All right. Now, RPO read key, I put on conservative. Now, the reason why I run conservative on RPO read keys is because I want to focus on the quarterback option. I want the defense to focus on the quarterback who can potentially hold the ball on RPOs. And then, again, it's my assignment to stop the running back. That's my assignment when it comes to RPO run plays. My assignment is to shoot the gap, stop the running back, and knowing that my defense is going to take the quarterback out of the play. That is why I run the RPO read key on conservative. Next, RPO pass key, I put that on conservative as well. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, Mikey, why would you put that on conservative? Because I want my defenders in RPO pass situations to play the pass coverage while I shoot the gap to stop the run. All right, now we all know that RPOs are a little bit have been overpowered, but this pass setting will help. Another thing that will help you guys when it comes to RPOs is you have to pass commit sometimes to stop a lot of the RPOs, like the wide read flats, the bubbles and stuff like that. You have to move your hard flat over to those things and then pass commit, and then it's your job to shoot the gap and knock that running back down. Again, the computer is going to take the pass plays out, but it's your job to stop the running back if they decide to just let the running back run with the ball. I leave strip, ball, and tackling, zone flats, curl flats, and hook. I leave all of these on the defaults. Now, most pro players will tell you to adjust your zone flats as you go, but I've gotten so used to custom stemming my zones when I need to. I feel like I don't need to consistently change the drops of my flats because I have literally kind of like labbed over and over again how to custom stem my zones really quickly. So this is why I don't touch my zone drops or my curl flats. If you cannot custom stem, then obviously you will need to adjust your flats depending on the opponent you play, but it is not a bad thing to kind of get into the practice mode and lab your custom stem zones. And then for safety depth, I like my depth at close. The reason why I like my safeties to be 8 yards off the line is because that eliminates a lot of seam streaks. That also brings my safeties into the run game. That's probably the most important thing is when your safeties is backed up like what, about 12 yards, because if you're in the cover 4, they're about like 12, 13 yards. Safeties deep. You rather have them at the 8-yard line to help in the run play. Now, when it comes to safety width, I like to use mine on pinch. This basically ensures that your safeties won't be like spread apart. You don't want your safeties to be spread apart. You want them to be pinched to be like this. You want them to be basically like this. You want one to be over the inside receiver, and then you want the other safety to be right over the tight end. That way it eliminates a lot of the seam streaks that people throw at you and things of that nature. That's why you want to have your safety depth on close and pinch, and it also helps against the run game as well. That is why that is such a great coaching adjustment. So that is what I think is the best settings in the game. Hopefully these settings can help you go online and dominate your opponents and kind of help you guys understand why each one of these is a really good option. If you have any comments or questions about these settings, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Until the next video, boys. Peace.